Okay, here we are. It is day 3 of the Team Yankee boot camp. We are here with the Soviet players, and we have the great honor of having the dictator of Lloydoslavia here to see if they upheld the fine, strong Soviet traditions and destroy the Americans, or did they fail their dictator?
Well,
Andrew?
Final game today, I annihilated him.
Wow.
Yeah! Absolutely annihilated him. We played one of the mission scenarios, which was called Hasty Attack. It's really interesting because you have half your forces you're allowed to put on the board. The opponent has half of his forces, but you can have one element in ambush. And then after 3 turns of fighting, you then start rolling your reserves, and they've got a really nice mechanic for the reserves. On your first roll, you roll 1 dice, 5+. Second turn, 2 dice, 5+.
Oh.
So as it gets further on, you can start shoving more troops on. So it really escalates quick.
Now, I was getting reports from the battlefield through my little runners saying that your Hinds weren't doing very well. Is this something I need to look into? Have we been sold dodgy rockets?
Definitely sold dodgy rockets and the odd occasional dodgy main armament for the T-72s.
Because at one point you fired off like 12 rockets and nothing hit.
No, I actually had 12 rounds of firing where I hit nothing.
Wow.
This does sound like I think I've been sold dodgy.
And the armament isn't great on them because I lost 2 Hinds to 50 cals as well, which wasn't great, and then I pulled them back away. I was being a bit brave. You know, you've got to defend your motherland, and I was being brave. I was also being stupid.
We don't lose helicopters. We have not lost any helicopters during the battle at all. We are annihilating everybody. Our helicopters are safe. Our rounds are crap, but our helicopters are good.
Yeah, it ended really well. It was very close in the end. I borrowed some of the infantry from the battlefront. We started playing with those, but my tanks had wiped out their infantry before I got up to it.
So it looks like you will not be spending your summer vacation in Siberia.
No.
So you actually put some Soviet infantry on the board?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How about you, Jim?
My overall First Guards Tank Army was pulled out of Afghanistan and redeployed to Lloydoslavia. We arrived just as first contact was made with invading NATO forces. At the beginning, we had some reverses. The smaller battles, the battles against Bannon stands alone, or the last battle of 66. We lost a couple of those. Then, I'm happy to say, so overall, as far as like wins and losses, I'm about even. However...
Oh, even.
Wait. They weren't reverses, they were tactical re-maneuvers.
Exactly. Because as the battle staircased up and they got bigger and bigger, and this is, I mean, kidding around aside, this also seems to be happening in just general Team Yankee mechanics. The larger the battles, the better the Soviets are doing. And not just like a one M1 against 3 T-72s, the 3 T-72s will usually lose. 10 T-72s against 5 M1s, the ratio is actually a little less, and now it's only 2 to 1. The Russians are usually winning those games. Cool. So, the larger battles, sir, we are winning. We're only losing the small ones that don't really matter.
Excellent, Comrade Jim. Brilliant.
This is very depressing for us Americans. We're going to have to send in some more of those special rockets.
This is brilliant. When will I be able to ship my aubergines again?
We're having a bit of a trouble shooting down the Cobras. They have a 5-up and save, and they're always making the saves. I think they actually have Romulan cloaking devices. We can't actually hit them for some reason.
I need the roads open. I need to be getting some money in.
Week next Tuesday.
That'll do. Next Tuesday it is then.
All right. So final thoughts from you guys on the weekend and the game.
Really enjoyed it. Like I said yesterday, it's quick to learn. Very rarely do you need to go back into the rule book because everything's on the cards for you. And each time you add another level to it, the game changes. So if you're a new player, you start off with a few tanks, you can have a great time with that, add something else into it, you just keep adding to the mix. And with the advantage that everything can kill everything on the table, so never give up.
Oh, good.
That's the best thing to do.
How about you, Jim?
What else can I say? It's pretty much the same thing. Never played any Battlefront game before yesterday morning. Now I'm like a battle-tested veteran. It's that quick to learn. It's that easy to not easy to master, but definitely easy to pick up. And once you learn tanks, you're good with tanks. You had helicopters. Okay, now it's a little different, but again, easy to learn. And you just learn it in that staircase. You know, build your way up, and yeah, each level just brings a whole spectrum of new options.
In the pub when I've been chatting to people, I've been hearing that people are liking they're saying that the game feels really killy,
Oh Lord.
and they're really enjoying it because it means they get more games in.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things I like when I go in for a gaming session is to get lots of games in, not get bogged down in one continuous battle.
It's, you can see it, you can hit it, and if you can hit it, it's already dead.
Well, I think Mick said that my opponent, he came here on the Bolt Action boot camp, and he got 3 really good games in of Bolt Action during these things. We had 6 games yesterday in about an 8-hour period. Now taking all the time out for refreshments and bits and pieces and coming to talk to you guys, you know, we probably had 6 games. It is about 45 minutes to an hour to a game.
Yeah, it may change a bit once we start to get more varieties of troops and tanks and things like that. But I was saying to Jana, I was like, Jana, what game are they on out there? Are they on their 2nd game? And Jana goes, well, they're on their 4th. And that was on Saturday morning, wasn't it? So some people have been rattling through games.
It's good to see everybody getting into it deeply and just being able to play through it. So, your recommendation? Would you give this a recommendation to everybody to give it a try?
Oh, definitely. For me personally, I'm going to sit now and wait until 2016 when they release the British. That's why another reason I went Russian. So I've now got my opposing force.
Oh, there you go.
And if the actual British tanks actually physically get out of the garages and don't break down, then yeah, it should be a good battle.
How about you, Jim?
Yeah, same thing, absolutely. Personally, I'm looking forward to the Germans. When the Germans come out, again, I already have my Soviet stuff all built out and everything's ready. If you're not sure about historical gaming, if you're not sure about modern gaming, it's a great way to start. You'll be playing in 15, I mean, once you build your models, you'll be playing in 15 minutes. So, absolutely.
All right. You have anything left?
Yes, next Tuesday, remember, I want them roads open. You promised. I want results.
You heard him. He wants results. So we'll be back with the Americans, and I have to try and escape out of here. So keep watching, comment, and remember, you too can win a starter set containing 2 of the beautiful hardback books, an American starter set, and a Soviet starter set. And we have 3 of those to give away. So comment and let us know how you feel about the game and the coverage this weekend.